Well, hello, good evening. How y'all doing on this very, very fine evening? I don't know. I guess I'm in a good mood. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here on this channel. We are challenging the comfort zone, learning and growing. And you know what? Recently, I did something crazy. It's not that crazy. Okay, let me just start with the fact that sometimes we have an idea in our head, a thing in our head that just like, we think something is a certain way, and until we actually experience it, we don't realize that it's completely different than what we ever expected. Completely different. Even some of those things that we think are horrible and we end up doing and we're like, oh, actually it wasn't that bad. A lot of times, conversations, hard conversations. I guess if you're sort of like an overthinker-ish, ruminating type, like more like me, maybe some people don't have that issue, but like when you overthink a conversation and you are just like, well, this is going to be the worst thing ever. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to die. And then you have the conversation and you're like, oh, I'm still alive. Look at that. Anyways, this particular thing is about fasting. Some people are diehard fasting, intermittent fasting, like every single day of their life. Some people do crazy fasting, like a week at a time. I don't know, many hours, many hours. Some people, I don't know, mix and match and whatever, mingle. But I recently came across this video online, which, guys, don't just believe everything that you watch and see online, obviously. But it was a very interesting, it seemed scientific. It was like a cartoon version of explaining how the brain and body work throughout a 36-hour fast. And I've fasted for like 16, 18 hours, whatever. Maybe even 24 hours technically, like maybe like when I was sick or something, maybe I was accidentally sort of fasting, but not intentionally. So recently, I just was out on a hike and the idea came to me. It was after watching this video, so probably that planted the seed, but it explained, like, it said it was good for you. And people, you hear about that, whatever. I was just kind of like, 36 hours sounds so long. Like, I'm going to be curled up on the bed in pain. Like, my stomach is going to be screaming at me. Like, it is just going to be the worst 36 hours ever. Then I started thinking, and as I was eating my supper that evening at about 7:30 p.m., I was like, if I start fasting now, then I have like 12 hours overnight where it's like not a big deal. And then in the morning, I generally don't eat for a few hours anyway, so that'll be fine. And then I just have to get through most of the day and then sleep again. And when I wake up, I can eat. I was like, that doesn't sound that hard. So I decided, I was like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put my mind to it. So I stuffed myself. I ate as best as I possibly could that evening. A lot of protein and vegetables. And then I went and bought some Element, which is LMNT. They actually sell it at Walmart. I was very surprised at that because a lot of influencers promote it. They do brand deals with Element. And I had never had it before. My sister had gotten it before, but I never did. Anyway, I was like, that seems like a good option to put that in my water to drink during the day so that I don't completely have zero nutrients. The Element powder mixture thing has, let me get one really quick. Really quick. Just hang on a second. This is how they sell it at Walmart. It's, you know, cute little box, like ridiculously ton of packaging, honestly, but it's a little packet and has powder in it. And it's salt, citric acid, magnesium malate, potassium chloride, natural grapefruit flavor, stevia leaf extract. I'm actually shocked right now. This has stevia leaf. I never like stevia in anything. I can taste it. Anything that has stevia, no, I do not like it. I did not know this has stevia. What I looked at when I bought this was the nutrition facts, which are sodium, 1,000 milligrams, carbohydrates 1, I didn't even pay attention to that. Potassium, 200 milligrams, and magnesium, 60 milligrams. So anywho's, my phone stopped recording, but I bought these for the sodium, potassium, and magnesium to help me stay nutrientified, nutritious full or something during my day. I was like, I'm just gonna drink a ton of water, have this in it, and try to survive. But I literally thought I was gonna have a horrible time. I thought I was gonna be curled up in bed, like trying to watch videos to distract myself or something. I was hoping that I would just like sit out in the woods and meditate and maybe go for a hike and whatever. But anyways, I ended up sleeping fine, waking up fine, morning fine. I edited a video in the Walmart parking lot. And it was very hot, so it was getting very, very hot inside of here with the sun beating down. It took me a couple hours to edit and upload that video. And then so I went to the beach, hung out at the beach for hours. And then I went and parked my rig and went to sleep. And it was such a normal day. I felt like borderline. I was a little bit shaky towards the end of the day, like not ideal. There's probably something else that I probably should have taken at that point, that maybe there was other minerals that this doesn't have, or something that I probably should have taken. But other than that, I was totally fine. Like I felt like that when I'm just getting hungry. So it's like I was like 24 hours fasting before I even felt hungry. And so I woke up in the morning. I bought myself some, I would have made it. I would have bought the ingredients to make it, but I was a little like, I should just find some stock, like, not stock, what is it called? Beef? Bone broth. Bone broth. So I also found some bone broth and then like got some avocado and fruits and some stuff to slowly ease back into food again after the fast. And in the morning even, I was like not ready to eat yet. Couple more hours, drink a lot of water. And then I had some of that bone broth and then some more. And then, yeah, anyway, I just eased back into it and then had a normal meal by the time evening. Well, like a homemade soup my sister-in-law had at her house that I went to visit her. But I felt totally normal. I was like so surprised at how big and weird and crazy and awful and horrible and difficult this thing was in my head. I had it set up to like, it was going to be terrible. It was nothing like that. Nothing like what I thought. Something I've never experienced before. I had this big idea about, it was like in this bubble of untouchableness. And then as soon as I did the thing, it was like popped open that thought of whatever I thought it was gonna be. It was totally different. Totally, absolutely, completely different. And that thought has really stuck with me since I did that fast, that 36-hour fast. I'm like, what other things do I have in my head that I think are so crazy and weird and strange and difficult that are not how I think they are at all? What things do you have in your head that are maybe not even difficult and negative, but like maybe it's something you think is just absolutely amazing. And then once you go and try it, you're like, dude, that is not for me. Like this van, this rig, actually, let me call it, officially calling it the rig. I could have been totally wrong about it. And I've said that before, right? I've been like, I have this dream of living in a van and I might hate it, but I want to try it. And so far, I've been absolutely loving it as much as I thought I would love it, and maybe even more. But it's like, we do not know until we experience the thing. So, man, quit judging things that you don't know about. Comment down below something that you have in your mind that you've never tried, or an experience that you've had similar to me, where you thought it was something, and when you experienced it, it was the opposite. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye.